Volume bar looks okay. Alright. Then without further ado... Welcome, viewers. I am here, just playing some MAME today, just playing some arcade games, and by some arcade games, just one, Jackie Chan Kung Fu Master, just to kill just under an hour or so until Soy streams. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. I'm just going to play a couple of matches with the base roster, then I'm going to activate a cheat to play as Jackie Chan. Generally just get a feel for this really awful fighting game from Kaneko. It was basically trying to be Mortal Kombat. It uses the Jackie Chan license and an appearance from Chan himself to get people spending their quarters on this game. But it's lackluster. I'm still surprised that there wasn't a home console version of this in the game. Maybe somebody else had the license to Jackie Chan for home consoles, perhaps. This game looks like a disaster Kim Marie, more like a Kim Marry Me. Well, there are only 2 female characters in this game. Wait, no, I think there's 3, actually, because there's also drunken Jackie Chan. And welcome, Soy, by the way. Now, in my preview editor, it was saying that I wasn't connected to the YouTube chat. Is that coming up alright in the stream? Because I'm concerned that perhaps they've changed how the plugin works. I don't think I'll be getting up after that. Yeah, I think that's in the game, to be honest. He's all like, hey, come on! Come on!
Come on! Fight.
Cool fight! So I'll just have a mess around with some of the characters that I like first, and then I'll enable the cheats to play as the different forms of Jackie Chan to show them off. I can never get past one fight in arcade mode. And I've looked through, there's no dip switch for difficulty settings. I haven't been able to find any difficulty settings in this game. I'm sure if I go through the service menus I can, but look at this. Excellent screen, black screen. There's no way you could be seeing a black screen. I know what I am portraying here, and it's scene 9 in Expert. You've got me going to my live streaming page now to check this. Oh, right, I see. You're referring to something else. I thought you were saying that it was just a black screen in XSplit, because I know it's not. Made me go all the way to the other... to the page for nothing. Look, I'm getting my butt handed to me. I'm going to quickly, actually, when it decides to respond, I'm going to... Now you know what I'm playing it in. I'm going to have a look, see if I can figure out... I got nothing set for Service 1. Hey, welcome Billy McCowow. My window blinds are exceptional. Thank you.
Come on.
It's a blackout blind. It's extremely useful, actually. Right, Service 1.
Come on.
2. F1, I guess?
Practice more.
F1. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Maybe I have to enable service mode. Oh yeah, this is one of those where you have to enable service mode. Then you have to... My apologies for this. Then you have to reset the game. Alright, we're getting somewhere. There's got to be a difficulty setting for this, because I'm getting absolutely slaughtered. Right, system configuration. Difficulty 4, standard. Easiest. Standard plus. 1 round only. Continue on. Nationality. I'm from Japan. Data save and exit. That's a bit more like it. Now we're getting somewhere. Baby mode activated. This game is for use in Japan only. Haha. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. I keep getting told I should make more of them, but it's a time commitment, and while I still have a soft spot for sampling and finding samples and basically looking into stuff like that, I think generally my love for doing that has sort of dwindled. It's a big effort. I have started a Skype group. It should be in the description of like the follow-up video. If not, I'm going to post it here at some point in the chat. But that Skype group is for everybody who's still actively searching for samples. Oh, that looks painful. So maybe it'd be worth joining that group and seeing what's been sort of found since, because there's been a lot of things that have been discovered. If you make more, Naganuma will move in with you and prepare his personal agadashi tofu for you. Right, this guy, Thorsten, now it's been a while since I've watched any Jackie Chan movies, but he was actually the main villain in one of the Jackie Chan movies. This guy, so he's actually properly related to Jackie Chan filmography-wise. There's some interesting interviews online. You can read them on, I think it's Hardcore Gaming 101, from Thorsten, where, well, the actor who played Thorsten, saying how he still sees the arcade machine from time to time in China or whatever. And while he's not much of a gamer, he does like to stick a credit in and play as himself and see how far he can get. I'm gonna win a round! Oh, man! I didn't even land in the game area. That's awful. So the main reason for playing this stream today was that I wanted to actually show off that with MAME's cheat function, you can actually play as the different forms of Jackie Chan, which I want to show off today. So this is Jackie Chan form number 1. You're not meant to access him in a normal sense, so he doesn't even have a display picture on the left hand side, but he is fully playable. He's got fireballs and all sorts of cool things. In the original arcade version, which I'm playing, if the owner of whatever establishment had this machine had the special prize turned on, you could win tickets or some sort of prize if you managed to beat all the forms of Jackie Chan.
fight.
That smug.
Good fight. Come on.
I'm gonna keep playing until I win at least one round.
Fight.
I'm still annoyed that there was never a console release of this, because it was asking for it back in the day. You could imagine it being on one of those failed systems like the 3DO. Not to imply the 3DO wasn't any good, because it was. But it just didn't have the backing the other systems had. There is a second version of this game called Jackie Chan Fists of Fire, and they do this weird recoloring thing with all the sprites, where they look almost like cartoon colored. I suck at this. This is on the easiest difficulty setting.
Getting better.
Getting better! You can't do a fatality on Jackie Chan.
Come on. Good fight.
The game does not allow you to do a fatality on Jackie Chan, which is part of the reason why I'm playing as him, because then I don't get to see my character chopped in half, or something horrible like that.
Fight.
And as far as I'm aware, Jackie Chan can't perform a fatality either. Look at this, I'm on the easiest difficulty setting, and Thorsten is just blocking every single attack. Ah, look at that! It's like repeats of him. Yes, I have played Hotline Miami. I absolutely love that game and the sequel. Though I have not beaten either of them, I have played both of them quite a bit. I always get up to like a hard point. Doesn't have a winning quote. Right, I picked my next computer victim. It's going to be Kim Marie. It's just cool to be able to play as Jackie Chan. There aren't that many decent Jackie Chan video games. There's that one for TurboGrafx, which is okay, and the NES version of that, decent. I love it, he doesn't have a win quote at all. So what I'm going to do is, so the next time I get to a character select, I'll have access to this form. Expected Kung Fu Heroes for NES, a Culture Brain classic. I don't know much about Culture Brain. I think... No, it wasn't them who did like those sports games, that was Human. I'm familiar with the name of the developer anyway, even if I can't think off the top of my head. It's something they've done. I hate this character, she's got such long reach. Well, looks like we're going to be playing as Jackie Chan number 2.
You're getting better.
Oh, Super Ninja Boy.
Come on.
I remember that, that's the one with the little ninja wearing red, shoots shurikens at everything, I think. Yeah, this Jackie Chan is pretty amazing. I would love a 3D fighting game where you could just run around as Jackie Chan. How awesome that would be. I mean, not that really bad Jackie Chan Adventures game, PlayStation 2, which I do own. I've never played it. Yeah, there's some weird graphical glitches because I'm playing as a boss character. I'm playing this the old-fashioned claw way, which is with your hand in a claw shape over the controller for buttons and just mashing buttons that feel right. The tried and true method of playing games like Tekken. This Jackie Chan is pretty powerful. Come on, there's got to be like a... I love it. That's like the best victory animation ever. Well, I've unlocked the ability to fight some of the other forms of Jackie Chan, so... This is drunken Jackie Chan. I do feel that if they had put a bit more effort into this game, they would have had something brilliant. The interviews are truly fascinating because they go through the process of photographing all the actions. Apparently they were there for whole days. It wasn't a green screen, it was a blue one, if I recall correctly.
Yes, fantastic. Bring this.
Well, let's fight Jackie Chan number 2. So this is the Jackie Chan that I'm playing as. Congratulations, you set a RECRDS. Okay? Not quite sure what that means. I do love the music in this game.
Good fight.
I used to play Mortal Kombat 3 and Primal Rage on the SNES a lot when I was 5. I didn't know what I was doing most of the time, so I would just mash buttons. I remember I would play single player, but my brother was so young that he thought he was playing second player when it was actually just the computer.
Good fight.
That's a nice story to share. Primal Rage, I can't say I've truly given that game the time of day it deserves. I've played Mortal Kombat 3 quite a bit. I genuinely think that there's no point in playing any of the first 3 Mortal Kombats, that you would go straight to Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the PlayStation. Because that's got everything you can need. You can start the game off and immediately play as like the big centaur dragon thing. Jotaro or something. Montaro, I think. You just like start off straight away with that. Decimate everything. But I have a soft spot for classic fighting games, even if I am not good at them at all. I like that there's always such interesting characters. Usually a bizarre reason for why all the characters are fighting each other. Like usually it's a tournament of some kind. In the case of Tekken, they all want the money for different reasons. But in the case of like Mortal Kombat, it's the person who wins saves the world effectively. I sort of like that. There's always like a dumb reason for why all the fighters are coming together. It's that Bruce Lee Game of Death thing where everybody's there for a particular reason, and part of the joy is finding out. The Xbox Arcade Collection. That, if you bought it on Xbox, then yeah, fair enough. It's a good collection to have. It's all 3 games. But I feel that when they released that port on PC, they butchered it because it required the games for Windows Live thing, so you had to log into that, which as a service is more or less dead at this point. But still, it was a fairly decent collection. It was the arcade versions of the first 3 games. Definitely of those, I would say my favourite is the original Mortal Kombat, but 2 and 3 I have a soft spot for them. When I grew up, I had the Mega Drive, so I had the Mega Drive version of Mortal Kombat, which had like that really cryptic screen that was like, this is what it means to have a code, and if you decipher it, you figure out what the button press code is for the cheat code, for enabling blood. It was just the original Mortal Kombat, beautiful soundtrack. Beautiful game. And revolutionary for its time, and it inspired a lot of copycats like this. Yeah, that's generally the main reason why I play them. They're still a lot of fun. And they're good with friends, but I don't really have so many friends to play fighting games with these days. Because generally I don't play the PC versions, which is where the majority of my online friends are situated. And besides, I don't like the online scene for a lot of the modern games. As for classic stuff, it's about having people around at the time to play with.
You're getting better.
I wouldn't mind setting up a version of MAME with NetPlay to play some of these classic fighting games, but I wouldn't know the first thing about getting that set up. Back when I used to play emulators in NetPlay, that was 5 or 6 years ago, that was with Kyle Era. I don't know whether it's changed at this point. That was basically like sending your game button prompts over IRC, and they were being transferred into game presses in the emulator. Always had desync. It's impossible to play games like that. Still waiting for a game based on the Rush Hour movies. Yeah, why isn't there one? Come on! Imagine it. Imagine it, a side-scrolling beat-em-up where you can play as Jackie Chan or Chris Tucker. Sorry. Agent. What's it? Agent J and Mortal Kombat. Hi everyone. Hi, your mum. Welcome. It's good to see you. You've already commented on one of my videos today. That makes you a very important person.
You're getting better.
Rush Hour 2, the video game. Yay! How awesome would that be, though?
Come on. Good fight.
You'll have to remind me who Conspiracy Entertainment is, unless it's the people who did that. Yeah, VIP, that Pamela Anderson game for PlayStation. That was awful. Was it those? Was it that company? Because that springs to mind when I hear Conspiracy Entertainment. I can't get a reach on it at all. That sounded wrong. I'm not even playing a loot game today. No, I've had no success with Oli King at all. I'm assuming that it'll probably be, if it's not Naomi hardware, if it is, I'd have to run it on... Oh, there's a Naomi emulator that I specifically used for getting footage of one of the Dynamite Deka games. I'd have to run it on that, unless it's like Modeler 2, in which case I'll be able to run it on Modeler. But no, I've not had any success with it. Oh, Ninja Bread Man and Anubis 2. Funny thing actually. Ninja Bread Man and Anubis 2 were canned attempts at making a 3D Zool Ninja of the Nth Dimension game. Yeah, the soundtrack's fantastic. So this is drunk Jackie Chan. He certainly looks it. Should have just been canned.
Come on.
That's one thing I would have loved to have seen. Surely by now you would have expected to see, seeing as how many times it got re-released on PC, Zool and Zool 2 on Steam. Come on, you'd release the Amiga versions, you build a front end for them, so they work on modern machines. Release the Amiga versions. I would pay good money for that. Like what they did with the Bubsy collection, but without breaking a billion EULAs for SNES 9X. The guy on the continue screen reminds me of the maid from Dong Dong Never Dies. I need to get hold of that game, it's amazing. There's a guy in a gas mask with a Tommy gun.
You're getting better.
That when you win, he goes, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Good fight.
It's a classic. I need to get hold of Dong Dong Never Dies. It's such a good fighting game. Like, mechanically it's brilliant. You can play as Mario in it. It's brilliant. I think it was made by a bunch of students. But it's got so many great digitized character sprites in it. It's a good game. You might play it on stream sometime. Splash of water. If I ever see them, I will buy them. If I ever see Anubis 2 or Ninja Batman, I will buy them. I will not hesitate. And if they're on more than one platform, if they're on Wii and PS2, then I will buy them on both when I see them. How could I resist such wonderful games? I already have the Wii's best game, Michael Jackson Experience.
You're getting better.
That was sarcasm. Not sarcasm that I own it, sarcasm that it's the best Wii game. Because it's not. Let's try Jackie Chan again. Drunk Jackie Chan versus pretty competent looking Jackie Chan. Was it his like Dragon Fang or Tiger Claw or something? His fighting style. You see it a lot in classic movies. Yeah, it's have you ever seen those games like Just Dance and Dance on Broadway and stuff like that? It's basically one of those, but with Michael Jackson songs in it. Conspiracy Entertainment made Garfield Lasagna World Tour. Hey, you've said pretty good things about that game. You've shown that to me, like a Let's Play of it. I thought you liked it. Everybody knows the best Garfield game is Garfield's Nightmare for Nintendo DS. It's basically like Garfield Super Mario World. It's a good mixture actually. It works really well. Oh, he appears in Barkley Shut Up and Jam Guide. He also appears in Toilet in Wonderland. Michael Jackson appears in a lot of fan-made games. He also appears as an enemy in Fallout 3's The Pit DLC. Okay, I'm kidding, but there's one enemy that really looks a lot like him.
Come on, good fight.
I think it might have been a nod to him because he had only just passed away at that point. So I think they might have made an NPC that looked like him, sort of like as a way of honouring him. Oh, Jackie, you're not making things easy for me. I do like it, but I tend to like wrong things, apparently. That's not necessarily true.
Come on.
It's not that you like wrong things, it's that you dislike wrong things. There's a difference. I don't think you've steered me wrong on a game yet, Zargon. I don't think you've steered me wrong on a game yet. Zargon wasn't that bad, and to be fair, I gave you a much worse game in that challenge. Right, I got a good lead on this, now I just gotta keep it up. Oh no, he's doing the, oh no, the like, elemental orbs move. Oh, that's double KO. That's useless for me. Recently watched Kung Fu Panda 3 and realised I had never seen a Jackie Chan movie. Never seen a Jackie Chan movie? Well, I can suggest some good places for you to start. Rumble in the Bronx is good. Fairly easy to get hold of that. I think it's on Netflix as well. And also, the first two Rush Hour movies. Definitely watch them in order. I haven't seen the third one yet. I've got it on DVD, but it was made like 7-8 years after the fact, so
Good fight.
I don't know whether they could have like kept the magic going.
Come on. Good fight.
So did he voice someone in Kung Fu Panda? I'm starting to think he might have been old man, wise man, ferret raccoon thing. Wang. See, I did write a second opinion. I just didn't submit it. Oh, Monkey! Yes, I remember Monkey.
Come on.
I thought
Good
he
fight.
voiced someone, so yeah, Monkey. I've only seen the original Kung Fu Panda. I did like it a lot. Back when I watched Kung Fu Panda, I had this idea for a YouTube series called Reel Melee, R-E-E-L, film reel, Melee. And what I would have done is pitted a movie against its video game adaptation and decided sort of personally which one I prefer, the video game or the movie.
Better.
And the reason why I didn't really make any episodes in that is because every game that I tried to do,
Good fight.
I liked both the movie and the game equally. So with Kung Fu Panda, I couldn't pick the game or the movie because I liked both equally. And then I thought, okay, I'll write a script for GoldenEye. I watched through GoldenEye and I'm like, I actually like both equally. It would have been annoying to watch a YouTube show that says I'm gonna tell you what is the absolute best of these two, and then it would end every time in a draw. Like, that's the sort of thing you could get away with like once every 5 episodes or so.
Good fight.
I suppose I could do something easy, like which one is better, the movie or game Dragon Ball Evolution, because then the game would win hands down, because it's just built off the Shin Budokai engine, so it's a very robust fighting game. I almost wasn't going to stream tonight. I decided to in the end. I'm glad I did, because it means that I got to meet you today, Bill.
You're getting better.
It's also nice to see your mum and Soybomb in the chat today.
Come on. Good fight.
Let's make sure we all go check out Soybomb's stream at in about a quarter of an hour. At 10:30 my time, so I still haven't figured out what that is in Canadian time. 6 or something. 4 hours behind. Might be a little more. But it's good music, right? Drunken Jackie Chan is getting his butt handed to him. This Jackie Chan was stronger. The one that I'm trying to beat at the moment. So every time I try to fight one Jackie Chan as the same Jackie Chan, it comes up and tells me that I've beaten my previous record. I think it's some sort of game programming glitch, because it never expects you to be able to play as the different forms of Jackie Chan. Although I'm pretty sure the sequel, The Fists of Fire or whatever it's called, lets you play as the other Jackie Chans. Like, automatically they're just available characters. Which makes you wonder why you would ever pick anybody else if you got 3 Jackie Chans in this puzzle. Yeah, for that game they didn't even make any new artwork, they just reused them. Recolorized them. Peach's butt slam, it does. Drunken Jackie Chan has a butt slam. Now the question is, can he pull Toads out from underneath his dress? It's Sam! all these fighting games and wrestling games that use real-life likenesses, we need a Jackie Chan in the next Tekken. Like, not just a Jackie Chan inspired character, but actual Jackie Chan needs to show up. I would be okay if DJ Carlo showed up. I'd be cool for that.
Good fight.
Every time he wins, he just says, another one. Win, 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 no matter what.
Come on. Good fight.
Good fight. Good fight. Let's enable a battle with Jackie Chan. Hopefully that hasn't broken the game. It didn't. Jackie Chan annihilates the battle. Agent Yu enters the scene. Not you! Agent Yu! Well, no, that's Detective Yu! Classic movies, through and through. Absolutely love it. My daddy once caught a bullet with his bare hand. Rush Hour is seriously like the best combination of actual decent action
Good fight.
and comedy. It's fantastic. Yeah, for some reason it's not working. Let me fight the other thing with Jackie Chan. I'm forced into a battle with Sam, who seems pretty deadly. I still wish Sonic were in the latest Smash. Well, he is. It's just a different voice actor.
Good fight.
Alright, take care. Soy, I'll see you shortly.
Come on. Good fight.
For more Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. Well, someone's got to stream it. Ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be Cupaga. Might as well let the better niche streamer stream Cosmos Cosmic Adventure, and I'll stream things that are a bit more akin to my taste, like Jackie Chan digitized fighting game. Wow, that's a bit intense, isn't it? More weird suction cup alien dragon octopus hybrid action. You said it. Right, it's level 3. It's like Emperor Jackie Chan. This is gonna be the hardest battle yet. And I just beat the one guy.
You're getting better.
Okay, what's my secret prize? Looks more like General Lee from Takeshi's Castle. It does, and welcome, Keshi Head. Whoa, okay, that's a bit crazy. You've defeated Jackie Chan. You get a special prize. Please ask manager. So you'd go to the manager of the arcade and then you'd win a prize for beating all 3 Jackie Chans. Usually it'd be like tickets or something like that. So now you go ask the manager to come over and see the finished screen, and then he'd give you your prize. I don't know if there's any cool prizes around here. And I've got plenty of like crane-style toys here. Tell you what, I want a Mario for beating all 3 Jackie Chans. Isn't that great? I want a Mario. So start an A button, game over. What's my prize? A big smile, April Fools. Oh, I've played it a fair few times then, haven't I? You get a special prize when you defeat the Kung Fu Master using all 3 fighting styles. Ain't that the truth? That's it. I'm not sure if I feel like playing anything else. Hold on, I'll give you a taste of something that I'm going to stream another time. Ooh, that might have messed up the source, having done that. But something I want to stream another time in the future. Oh no, it's showing up. Excellent. So, at some point later on, I'll be playing a game called Pooli-Roola. Do I have any game settings for this? Coin, player 2. Right, keyboard 5. Yeah, okay. I'm only going to show you the first stage of this now. But I'll be playing this another time. This is my favourite arcade game of all time. Just going to show you the first level. Just so you get a feeling of what this game's like. But it's the tip of the iceberg. Why are there no controls for me on controller? Really? Okay, let's go. So, this is a typical beat 'em up we're going to be playing on the latest stream. I think I know this game. It gets very weird in later levels. Very weird does not describe it. There are some very strange things that happen in this game later on. I just want to show this game off briefly before Soy Stream begins. It's a beautiful game. I would love to know who animated it, because I think the character designs are absolutely delightful in this game. I'll take this key. No, you won't. I have a friend who can one credit clear this game. I think that's ridiculous. I certainly can't. You know what? Do you want to see Cosmo the Green Alien suction cup up the walls, or do you want to see Pooli-Roola? Let's go through this whole game now. You got me, your mum. You got me. We can raid Soy later once we're done with Pooli-Roola. That's a good call. So I'll read all the dialogue from here. Oh, stop too. If we have no magic stick, it will be the same thing. Come on, let's hurry up. Graphics in this stage are lovely, like the reflection of the characters. It's so cheaply done, but for the time, I bet it would have looked really impressive. That's the thing about arcade games, is they always had to be sort of like the forefront of visuals. There's this interesting story about the original House of the Dead that I like to share. And that's, you may have noticed that when the House of the Dead came out, it looked graphically a lot less impressive. Hold on, I can answer that question. Wrong button. That's how you spell it. The original House of the Dead, it looks graphically less impressive than a lot of the other arcade games at the same time. The reason why is because the creators of the game wanted to make an incredibly violent looking game, and they were basically told, you can't make something that looks ultra violent with the current tech. So they released House of the Dead on outdated technology. I'm not sure how much of that story is true, but it sounds about right to me. So after the amazing success of the original House of the Dead, they released every other House of the Dead game on modern technology. I think at that point they didn't really care about the level of violence on arcade games, but they were sort of bothered about it at the time. But the House of the Dead games are a staple. If you're going to run an arcade... Okay, this is where the game starts to get weird. This is a lady with a long nose who shoots boogers at you. Wears high heels. I mean, you're seeing this, right? She shoots laser beams from her eyes. Just going to let this sink in. Are you ruining the surprise for yourself? Alright, now let's try actually hitting this boss. I've shown it off for longer than you would ever see it normally playing. Magic time. Animal Stampede. I'm going to stick some more credits in the machine while I'm here. Okay. Do you go to the town ahead? Yes, but why? That town is so ahead that no persons and the town people have escaped. Ah, so I understand. Thank you. It's not even enough time to read these. This is the weirdest stage in the game. I'm just gonna let this stage do its explaining for itself. What is that lady doing in the background? This town is controlled by the dream of a megalomania, and all places are such circumstances. Do you wake a person who is sleeping in the deepest place of the town and have him recover the town? Leave me to do it. Oh, I shall. Now, this is the world version. In the original Japanese version of this game, there are two legs, one sticking out this door and one sticking out this door. You still get a pink elephant when you open it, but they removed those legs because they were worried that it was a bit too, interesting, if this is a stage on the Salty Bet servers. That wouldn't be surprising, actually. This game is quite notorious. I imagine somebody would have made a Mugen stage out of this. But yeah, Lady on the Skyscraper. We want to stay away from that wall, because that face there can actually lick us. Dobimas? Dobimas? We'll avoid him. Oh, it gets weirder. There's something I feel I need to point out in this area coming up. So, just pause the game here. You've got this picture here of a guy in a fundoshi, right? That fundoshi is drawn on. He was not wearing that. Just feel the need to point that out, so you feel extra uncomfortable based on this stage. I love it. Aha! Wait a moment! Okay, it's the boss guy. We've got a Kabuki guy to beat up in this stage. Got his long hair that he swings around. Oh, it was actually a Catholic priest. Never mind. Ah, what did I do? Also, the town. There is not dull. Where has it gone? I'll go to the next town. If you go in the next town, going across desert is the shortest way. Thank you. Don't dream a strange dream again. That's interesting. Why is that word blocked by the blacklist? I didn't block the word drugs. Apparently I did. Well, I'm not quite sure why I blocked that word. There are certain words I did block, and I'm going to keep them blocked, but oh, I accidentally... Wait, no, I didn't close the chat. It's okay. I was freaking out there for a second. The word drugs will no longer be blocked in chat. I think that was a bit intense. I went on an absolute block spree of words that I absolutely objected to. I'll remove drugs from my list, because it is a valid way to explain things. This game certainly is the result of someone taking drugs. I'm positive of that. This makes LSD, the game, look like Barbie's shopping adventure or something. See, that's the funny thing, is I would have thought that being a mod you'd be safe from blacklisted words, but apparently not. I guess blacklists override mods. Who'd have thought? I love it. There's a lot of enemies on screen sometimes in this game. It can get a bit hectic. I like that there's a little bit of slowdown as well. It's good in old games like this, because it feels like it's really pushing the arcade machine to its limits. When in reality, a modern PC could run this game 5,000 times in tandem. with no slowdown whatsoever. If you're wondering why I've got the controls set to player 2, this is one of those games where if you press start on controller 2, you become player 2. And I prefer to play as Mel rather than Zack, so I set the controls to player 2. Cutest enemy in this game, completely. I just want to point out that. The witch is absolutely adorable. And the animals too. This is one of those games where, like, the animals are adorable, the characters are adorable, the enemies are weird, the backgrounds are batshit. It's the only way to describe the backgrounds. Oh! Okay. I have not had that magic spell before. That was certainly a new experience. Right, we got Snail Guy for this level. I hate Snail Guy so much. I like how your magic is random, you can't even pick what you use. Colourful snail shells. And it started raining. Yippee! It's rain! But I'm afraid of too much rain this time. I wonder if it's safe. It's not safe. Look, no rain falls from here. As the time of this town stopped, no rain flowed in. Now at this point, between this stage and the previous one, there would have been a cloud level as well, but that was canned during development. The audio track for it can still be found on the official soundtrack, though. I dread to think what they would have had in mind for a stage set up in the clouds, especially considering some of the weird stuff that you've already seen in this game. I dread to think what they'd come up with altogether. Magic up. Now the majority of enemies in this game only take one hit, so... generally it's about avoiding attacks more than anything else. After this game I might get bored and play another one, if it runs in this MAME setup, because what I've got is actually a copy of a hard drive load of games off someone, so... a lot of them, they don't work anymore. Because they're missing files. None of the games I would like to play are actually amongst the games in the collection. This was. Happy about this. But only the world version of this game, not the Japanese version, which I would have picked over this. Right, this guy tries to hit you with his codpiece. Who did enter without permission? Then you must expect troubles. He will, yeah, lunge for you with his codpiece. I mean, that's got to be painful, right? I'd hate to be on the receiving end of that. Especially seeing as he'll do it even if you got your back turned. It starts to become impossible to judge when he's off screen, when he's going to come at you, and it's fast as well. But generally, he's got the easiest... That is not appropriate! I'ma call the police! He's got the same crotch horn as the old guy from Jungle D Eco. Oh, now, have I played that? Is that the game where if you stand still, the character licks his armpit? Ah, what did I do? Get the time back. Oh, no. It's time for bonus stage. I'm gonna get these fish. All you're missing is the Turtles in Time music here. Da 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 da. Death by Codpiece, that's a new one. Adding it to the 1000 Ways to Die wiki. It's an anime. I'm not aware of it being a game. I think there was a Super Famicom game. There was something like that. Was it a guy like with muscles? Like a really muscular guy who lives in the jungle. And like he has beef with the military. I might have to show that game off on a stream. I'm going to anyway at some point. But that might be the same thing. I have a feeling it's the same thing. Okay, this is the second time I've seen that enemy fish with legs. Japan, just what? You think that's bad? Are you familiar with the Puyo Puyo games? There's a fish with legs and arms called Suketodara, and in the dancing spin-off, he's wearing a tutu. A tutu and pink frilly stockings. Japan, why? But also Japan never change. Prepubescent girls doing strangely sexual dancing to turn into women with huge boobs. Now that doesn't sound like Jungle Eco, but it has now put it on my radar. So we're actually near the end of the game. We're technically in the last level, but we've got a few bosses to take on in this stage. Bennett the Sage. Yeah, Bennett the Sage. That gives you an idea what my opinion of him is, and all of the channel Awesome Folk. But you know what? I will admit he has introduced me to some things that have been quite informative and been well worth my time. What's it called? The one with like the Mike Hagar ripoff. Can't remember now, but it's like some anime that's in 2 parts. That's like really brutal. He also introduced me to Violence Jack, I think. Violence Jack has one of the best anime dubs of all time. We're all we've all heard the worst words in the world, right? We're all swearers here. In Violence Jack, there's a line where a guy goes, "Shit, fucking chicken shit, fuck shit, fuck shit." It's so good that I sampled it and used it in a track. It's brilliant. Those are, of course, gourds that would contain sake, shooting pellets at me. Purple guy, save me! So yeah, we've got lots of MC Escher stuff going on in the background here. Now, this area, which looks completely weird. It's certainly good of you to have come here. If you want the key back, take it back. I shall take it back, thank you. Die! He turned into a monkey. I've done. By this, the town can be recovered. I regret to say you won't return this key yet. Okay, the main villain of the game. Who's actually, yeah, weird background here. Eyeballs. He's made an appearance in Bubble Symphony in one of the later stages. Bubble Symphony being an amazing bubble game with hundreds of levels, and some of them are based on classic Taito licenses, including Kiki Kaikai or Pocky and Rocky. I've well done. I have to get the key back to town in a hurry. Ah, we're all done. We can just rest. I've taken the key back. Here it is. Wow, it's very kind of you to have done so. Ha 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 ha, but it's really him. Right, final boss time. Ha ha ha, do you think you've really beaten me? This time you can't do like before. Right, this is it. Once we're done with this battle, we've done him for good. But it's a nice call. I have to admit, I can't watch Bennett's Sonic OVA review because of that black guy saying it didn't happen, just because he thought the Sonic fan base hated it. I own a copy of the OVA on VHS and I really enjoyed it. I liked it as a movie. Yeah, the dub was a bit rubbish. My head is on fire! But generally, I enjoyed it. I know that it was 2 animated features in Japan, but it was turned into 1 over here, which is why parts of it don't make much sense. It's the dub is quotable in the sense that it's really bad, but that's also really endearing. Like the whole, I know what you're going to do, and you know what you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, you've just quoted it there. It's so immensely quotable, but I like it for that. I'm so confused, but I'm okay with that. Excellent. I'm okay with it too. I'm okay with you being confused. Wow, I actually got defeated by that. Yike, sorry, forgive me. Because I lost patience with my monotonous life to turn the key, I was possessed by some evil spirit. I'll never do such thing again. As you seem to examine yourself, I'll let the matter pass for this once. Get the time back. And I still got to continue to see the ending. And we're done. We brought time back to Radish Land, and everybody's safe. By this, the time should be safely returned back. Thank you for your effort to take the time back. Good. Now let's go back to the place of your grandfather. Congratulations. Look at that, she's going, yeah, yeah. Love it. Beautiful animation and art style in this game. I truly adore it. The soundtrack's nice. I just like this game a lot. I think it's weird that this game has only ever received, I think it's 2 console releases. It had a Sega Saturn release, and then it appeared on one of the PS2 Taito collections. Yeah, it still shows the original artwork for that stage, but they removed the legs in the actual stage. I guess they assumed that nobody would actually beat the game. Creepy. 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 In a way, I'm glad they removed them, because they were actually a hazard and they could take health off you, so it actually makes the game kind of easier. Taito! Right. Oh, nice, by the way, I'll take a screenshot of that. I know, right? Sense the legs, but not the codpiece. Yeah, that was certainly an experience. Well, if it will run, there's one more thing we will play today. That's if I've got it. I don't think I do. No, Baseball Ninja Batman is not here, so I guess we'll call it a day for today's stream. But it's been good. We got through 2 arcade games that I absolutely like. Well, one I thought was okay, and one I absolutely adore. Poolirula. At some point, we'll play through... there's one I want to play, but I don't have it here. That's Ninja Baseball Batman. It's not actually Batman. It's people who are baseball bats who do... yeah, it still wasn't in the ROM list because it would have showed up. I definitely don't have it in the directory. Because it'd be nBatman as the file name for the ROM. It'd be nBatman. N-Combat, no. No, it'd be nBatman. So I don't have it, unfortunately. But I definitely would have loved to have played that on stream, so I'll definitely make sure that that happens at some point, because it's a good game. Also, there's a few more arcade games I want to play at some point. Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder, which is absolutely amazing, arcade-only Golden Axe game, which is dying for a console release. It's, as far as I'm concerned, the best Golden Axe game ever released. And there's a few other games as well. I want to play some original Segas, so I want to play Altered Beast at some point, Afterburner, Outrun, all those games that I've generally sort of neglected over the years. But thank you to everybody who joined in today's stream. Keshi Head, Your Mum is a Boss, Soybomb, and where are you? Further up, Billy McCowow. Thank you, everybody who turned up for today's stream. I appreciate it. Let's go annoy Soy, shall we? He's playing Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. So I will I'll give you a hyperlink and a hashtag, and we'll go annoy Soy. I want to see the first one in there, and then we'll cut the stream here. Alright, thanks everybody for joining. Thank you. Peace out. It's been wonderful.